Hello, this is a video for the week 12 coding project for the front-end portion of the Promineo Tech bootcamp. Uh, for this assignment, we were asked to do a couple of things. We were asked to create a full CRUD application of our choice using an API or JSON server. We were supposed to use jQuery or Ajax to interact with the API. We were supposed to use a form to post new entities, build a way to update and delete stuff, and include a way to get entities from the API. And then we were supposed to use Bootstrap and CSS to style our project. I used JSON server, and I'll go over everything I did. So here's the HTML for my project. I have two forms. This is a form for creating a new contact. You can see right here, two contact forms. This one right here is the first one. So it's the create form, just asks for a bit of information. Then here's the update form. Also similar information, but it has the added input of an ID because we need it to target the specific contact. And yeah, then I just have the scripts, and we can look at our index.js. So first, I started by creating a class called a person, which just has all the information for a contact. And then I have this other class called Contact Manager. So it's the class I made to house all the methods that make requests. So I have get contacts, post contact, delete contact. So it just houses all of that. And for the first one, I have a method called get contacts, which just gets an array of contacts from the server and the database. You can see the database is empty right here. Um, yeah, and I end up using this to populate the page with all the contacts from the database. The next method I have is post contact. Post contact is a method I use to add a new contact into the database. So once I fill out this form and put create new contact, it'll run this method and it'll add the contact to this array. The next method we have is delete contact, and you can see it takes an ID. So basically, I do a fetch request, and it's a delete request. And then I target the contact with the specific ID that you enter into the method. You'll be able to see that functionality after I actually add something. There's a little delete button, and it just uses that. So the next method we have is put contact. So this one's a bit more different. It still uses a fetch request, but with a put. But the thing is that it requires two arguments. It requires a contact ID to target the contact that we want to change, and then an edit object. So it takes the information from this form and replaces that contact ID with the information on this form. This next one is render contacts. This is one I used to actually get the contact, I'm gonna call them cards, onto the page. So this method works by first getting the contacts from the database, and then it's just a simple loop to apply all the information into this card that we created with Bootstrap. And I use jQuery and the append method with the jQuery to actually get the styles and elements into there. And I also use jQuery to delete the contact once that happens. And at the beginning, I think it empties everything. Yeah, I use jQuery to empty everything so that we don't get duplicates. This is what I use to start the program. But as you can see, there's nothing on here because we don't have any new contacts. And then I have event listeners that look for the submission of each form. So I'm gonna go ahead and demo this. I'll put my name. I'll put my date of birth. I'm say like nothing crazy, and then I'll put relationship, family, and then I'll put a phone number. 323 dash 346 dash 6578. Why not? And then once I get that done, you can see it's there, and I can reload the page. It stays there, has permanence. And then I can delete it as well, and it's gone from the database.